I want you guys to take a moment and decide and try to figure out what does your room smell like right now. Does it have any sort of scent to it? Does it smell like the burger or pizza that you had? Or maybe your kitchen, the home cooked meals, or maybe your blanket or your pillow cover stinks? Or maybe it's monsoon season now, so you've started hanging clothes in your room and suddenly your room smells like detergent and not in the good kind of a way. Or maybe nothing. Now tell me one thing, were all these scents planted by you? Were all these scents intentional? Like you decided that I want my room to smell like this. Did you decide you want your room to smell like burger every, like for every hour? Did you decide that you want your room to smell like dirty laundry? No, right? So why do everyone forget that on their self-growth journey, scent is also extremely important? Like you are watching all these podcasts and videos and maybe you're listening to visualization, but and you're just trying to learn what actually works for you, right? Whatever adds value into your life. But what are you doing about that one thing that directly enters your brain's amygdala? There is no processing time. The moment you get a scent, you get the whiff of any kind of scent, good or bad, your brain doesn't process it. It directly gives you a decision and changes your mood entirely. And this is neuroscience and it is scientifically proven. Like we will do everything. We'll it is said, right, if you keep your room clean then your mind stays decluttered, and if you listen to visualization songs and maybe just guided meditation, you feel better. But nobody talks about the fact that all of this only perfectly aligns when there is good scent in your space. And that's why I am here and I have built a brand that not only sells scents that just smell good, but actually work on your nervous system and actually reduce your cortisol levels and make you feel better and do better and perfectly align with the life that you are visualizing. So hi everyone, I am Joyo and I am super excited to announce that I have launched my very own brand, Coslign. Now, let me tell you, I had no intention of building a fragrance brand, but the journey was such that it led me up till here, and I'm so glad that it did. वो बोलता है ना, जो भी होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. That is what happened in my life. Like my life story can be like a true example of that, because the way things have unraveled and the way I've rerouted my entire journey up till now, it's crazy. I feel like I have lived multiple lives and I'm so glad I did, because for some reason, whatever felt like wrong direction was basically redirection, and it got me till here and taught me everything is that which is gonna now help me build my brand. You need that one moment where you decide that okay, now it's time to get up and figure things out on your own. It's okay. We are here, we are alone, we can do it. And so that's when I started watching a lot of videos, and I started journaling, I started reading, and let me tell you, reading actually changed my entire perspective on life. It gave a term and explanation as to what I was feeling is real and it has been experienced by others, and there are solutions to it. So reading was like my go-to and actually changed my life. And so through all of this, I realized one thing, that now that I'm getting better and I'm feeling better, I want to share this with others, because I know there are so many people out there who are going through this all alone. They cannot share this with anyone. They do not want sympathy. They know that even if they try to share all of this with someone, nobody is going to understand and nobody is going to like, because they don't, like, even if they can empathize with you, they can't just help you, because I think that is your choice at the end of the day. it's only up to you to bring a change in you, and nobody else can do that for you. Maybe for a moment you can just talk it out, but at the end you need to work on it, because without actions and without change, nothing is going to actually change. It's going to stay the same. So I was very action oriented. I started taking care of my health, I started working out, I started doing better, and I just felt like I need to just share this with someone and help them become better on their own journey. So I decided to launch journals. I even have a draft, and I was like, journaling has really helped me. And creating a journal, so basically there are so many journal prompts, like so many, like when it comes to self-sabotaging, when it comes to understanding your feelings, when it comes to understanding your patterns, or just writing your thing out. There are a lot of prompts and patterns that are there. So I just wanted to make that one journal that has everything in the most simplest form and more easy to even use. So I was trying to create a journal, and then I thought that maybe I need like a name for it. Of course I need a name for it. So during this moment I realized that universe actually exists. Universe is real and is actually listening, because I suddenly started seeing the magic of my manifestations coming true. At that moment I realized that okay, if that's the case, the biggest thing when it comes to manifestation and the universe is that you have to stay true to yourself. You have to figure out who you really are, what your values are, what your higher purpose is, who do you want to become in life, what do you want to do in your life, and start aligning yourself to that vision. And for that to happen, you have to align with yourself. So basically, to be one with universe, you have to be one with yourself. I'm so sorry about that. So you have to be one with yourself. Now, that's when I came up with the idea that I want something related to alignment. Alignment became my most favorite word at that moment, because I made sure every action I took aligns with the person who I want to be and who I want to be identified as. So alignment became like a huge important word in my life. But when I thought about it, universe alignment doesn't sound good. Then I was like, uni alignment and stuff like that. And then I googled what are like the other words for universe, because one thing I was sure was that in my brand name I want alignment. That was fixed. Now I just wanted a name to replace universe, and that's where I read cosmic. And I was like, wait, cosmic alignment sounds good. So actually my journal name was going to be Cosmic Alignment Journal. And I was like, exactly, it sounds a little weird, right? So I was like, So I did my crisscrossing, and then I figured, you know what? Let's just cut these words and try to merge them together. And that's how I came up with Coslign. Yes, Coslign is invented by me. The name is invented by Jayashree Shevale. Okay, so if there is any patent or anything that I can do, I'm going to take it. And let me just put it out there that Coslign is invented by me. Okay. So yeah, so that's when I figured that okay, Coslign is something that Coslign is going to be my brand's name. I'm going to go ahead with it, and yeah, so let's go start working on the journal. But while I was working on the journal, as I said, I do things that align, right? I was like, it's not aligning. Why is this not aligning? Then I was like, okay, if it's not journal, what is something that adds even much bigger value into one's journey and one's life? And I realized at that very moment, my room felt like nothing. I was like, my space is clean. I have good music going on, but my space feels like nothing. And to me, fragrance, I absolutely love perfumes. I love body mist. I love scents. And of course, during that time also, I was using candles. And I realized one thing, no matter what I was doing, if I had burnt a candle at that moment, suddenly it enhanced everything. It just made everything better. And that helped me recall that when I was working, my colleague used to go to one store and get those fragrance strips. He used to get that for me, and the moment I used to whiff it, my entire mood used to change just like that. If you will see, like some people, if they don't wear their perfume, they feel nothing. They feel that something is missing and they can feel the absence of it. That's when I realized, now let's launch perfumes. I know, bear with me. I was like, okay, one thing I'm sure about is that I'm going to enter a field where I want to launch something that's actually going to benefit each and every person out there who is going through life on their own terms, and are actually on their growth journey. And once I decided that I'm going to go with perfumes, I started reaching out to manufacturers and everything. But the problem was the minimum order quantity was like really high and it wasn't fitting my budget. And it was also these were also scents that were sold in different packaging, but they all smell the same. I felt like there is no unique touch to it. These are just fragrances. They're not, yes, they do smell good. They smell amazing. They are good quality. But they are not something that's gonna like make you feel better and actually help your nervous system. And that's when, I don't know, out of nowhere, suddenly, this happened suddenly, universe started showing me candles. I was so close on deciding which perfume I'm gonna go ahead with, and I had finalized my samples, but I wasn't like fully happy with them. Of course, I wanted to sell something that I would love myself, right? That I would use it myself. But I already had these other branded perfumes that smelled better. So I never reached out to my own perfumes, like never. And I was like, that is sad. Like, imagine I'm selling a perfume that I wouldn't use myself. It's like celebrities saying they won't eat sugar and still doing ads of all these sugary drinks and desserts and chocolates. Anyways, so I was like, I don't find that fair, because I am here to help people grow and become better and do better and enhance their living, and here I am just selling them something random. I did not want that to happen. So eventually I decided that universe is showing me a lot of candles. What's happening? But now I had no idea about how the candle industry works. I did my research on perfumes. I tried to figure out and learn everything about perfumes and all the scents and everything. So I was almost halfway there, but candles is like a complete different genre. And when it came to that, when I started researching about candles, I realized even though my candles, they smelled good, but they were full of toxins. I was like, imagine me lighting something up thinking that, oh, it's making me feel good, but it's actually damaging me internally. And I was like, oh my god. So now, how do I come up with something that smells good, that is non toxic, and on plus, it needs to actually lower my cortisol levels and actually make my nervous system feel and do better and enhance everything that I'm doing without causing any external damages or internal damages. On that, the biggest part was I have pets at home. So it was very important for all my scents to be pet friendly. Now I am a plant lover. I used to love having plants when I used to live alone, but because I have pets here, I cannot keep plants either. So uh, so that's how much my hair. So that's how important it was for me to have scents in my room, in my space that is also pet friendly. So I did my research, then I started reaching out to all these candle manufacturers, and thankfully, so I came across two manufacturers, and both were like so kind, they were so nice, and they showed their trust in me. Like I was a new person, right? No brand, nothing, and suddenly a new person launching something new. So they showed their trust and faith in me, and they were so kind to me. They answered all my queries. They were just present. Like I was like, okay, this is that, that is that, I want this, I want that, I want it to be like this. And they sent me all their samples, and eventually I figured out which manufacturer I want to go with. I have chosen both, but for my core collection I went with one. And let me tell you, they did like such a phenomenal job at creating such amazing fragrances that actually work and make you feel better. And not just that, they are non-toxic. They are made from soy wax, and they are also safe for my pets. Like of course I've chosen the scents that are pet friendly, and on top of that, the jar quality. So let me just stop talking and just show you all the products. So now enough of yapping, and now it's high time I show you guys what I've been talking about, and these are gonna completely enhance your lifestyle. Let me introduce you all to Coslign candles. I am so happy that they exist and they are here in my 3D reality, and the fact that now y'all will also get to experience them because they are so good. Oh my god, like it was, as I said, it was very important for me to launch something that I absolutely loved and helped me in my journey. And now I'm so excited and so happy that y'all will get to experience them as well. So I'm going to just quickly keep them here, and I'm going to introduce you to Golden Clarity first. So this is what Golden Clarity looks like. It's citrus and sage scented. Now citrus and sage, the balance is so perfect that it doesn't smell like very citrusy Fanta or those room freshener like, and sage doesn't smell very herb like. Together they create this phenomenal scent, and as the name suggests, Golden Clarity, it helps clear your brain fog. So Golden Clarity is the scent that you use when you want to start your day. Now, you know, sometimes you're just in such like a happy mood and you get things done. This is what triggers that happy mood. Like the moment you open your laptop and this scent is going on, you are going to love your workflow because this is the impact of citrus and sage together. And add on to that, this is soy wax based, so it's completely non-toxic. Yes, I'll make a proper video as to how to use the candle, but let me tell you guys, citrus and sage is loved by everyone in my family, even my dad and my brother. So even the guys like this scent. So Golden Clarity needs to be part of your morning and daytime routine and use it during the daytime. However, you can also use it if you have damp clothes in your room that you've left for hanging and you don't want that detergenty smell. This will take the hold of that smell and make your smell make your room smell much better. Or maybe you've just cleaned your room and you want your room to smell better and not just look better. That's when you use Golden Clarity. It completely enhances your workflow. So please use it during daytime, and I'm telling you, it's gonna change everything for you. This is what she looks like. So Golden Clarity comes in this pale pink jar with a wooden lid and a label printed in the front which says Fine Fragrance Candle, Coslign, Golden Clarity, Citrus plus Sage. It's 7 ounces, that is 198 grams. That's a lot of product. So there's a very tiny detail that I've added in here, that is 4 times 1, which means new beginning and a fresh start and a new start, and it motivates you, and it's like a very auspicious number, and that's why it's there on my very first collection. Now this will not be there on any future lines, only for this one, because this is my first launch and I just wanted that touch of good energy on it, so hence I have it. Another thing about this candle is that I also have details mentioned here as to how to take care of your candles, because I'm sure sometimes you're too lazy to check your phone or maybe pamphlets or the website or whatever, but you can always just flip your candle and read the instructions right here, like the basic instructions. They're all mentioned here as to how to use your candle. Now the best part. This is everything. It smells so good, like so good. I am telling you, the moment you open it, you're gonna absolutely love it. And this is what it looks like. It's got 2 wicks. So the benefit of having 2 wicks is that if you will see, usually whenever you burn candles, there's just like that one hollow circle in between, and the rest is just so, like the wax stuck to the jar. But with 2 wicks, it burns evenly. So you finish your candle in a very even way without having any extras outside. So that is like the best part of having 2 wicks, and it gives you the even burn pool, and plus it gives even more fragrance through. It enhances the fragrance even more, and it lasts in your room for like forever if you just keep your door shut. I will be making a separate video explaining all these scents that I've used in my fragrance and the science and the neuroscience behind it, because there's some interesting facts out there. So just subscribe to my channel to know more. But till then, briefly saying, this is what Golden Clarity does, and this is what Citrus and Sage together do for you. Golden Clarity looks absolutely stunning and will look fabulous on your work table and actually work for your nervous system and your cortisol. Facts. Now let's talk about Worm Caress. And just as the name suggests, Worm Caress feels like a warm hug. Like, this smell, oh my god, like I am telling you, everyone, like every single person on this planet, whoever experiences Worm Caress is gonna absolutely love it. The way I am finishing Worm Caress by myself, it's insane. I have to remind myself, like, hey, it's not free, you need to buy your own products. I feel like you're just quickly taking one out and using it, but no, I will not do that. I'm gonna buy my own products. Yeah, business is business, right? So Worm Caress is lavender and vanilla scented, and it's not the kind of lavender that feels very herb like, and it's not the kind of vanilla that feels very cake and cupcake like. Again, manufacturers, phenomenal job, phenomenal choice. The way these two have been balanced out in this candle is insane. It smells so good. It's literally everything. I'm holding myself from opening this because I'm going to show you all everything that is there. So basically, Worm Caress, again, it has the label with Coslign, fine fragrance, 7 ounces, and again the 4-1 detail over here. Because again, first drop, right? This is going to be the first collection. I was actually going to call this collection 1111 collection. However, there are a lot of other brands that are using the same kind. So I don't want this to be like the name of the collection. It's just there for good luck and good prosperity. And I would love for that energy to pass on to your house as well. So yes, so this comes in a wonderful heavy duty amber jar, again with dark wooden lid. Oh my god. I don't even want you all to think even for a second that I'm faking it, because till you don't try it, you will not know how amazing it smells. Like the first whiff, it's just insane. Like it is very, I'm gonna get emotional because this choice, I'm so glad I made this choice. So this one again, 2 wicks. Now one thing that I've added here, it's going to be there on that candle also, I've just haven't done it yet, is you're going to get embossing of Coslign on the wax. So every customer is going to get like a stamp on it. So this is how you know that it is authentic Coslign product and it has been stamped by me personally. I have to be so careful while doing this because if it gets ruined, it's just ruined. There's nothing I can do about it. But this makes it look even more luxurious. And I'm telling you, this jar, I like right now I'm sitting, right? So at this height, I dropped it from this height and it did not break. That's the quality of the jar that I have picked for my Coslign candles. So warm caris is supposed to be used at night when you want to unwind, you want to relax. As you all know by now, lavender is made to reduce your cortisol level, to calm you down. This is something that you light only and only for yourself. This is your choice that you're intentionally making, that now it's time to just relax, forget everything else. It's not about just going on the sofa and scrolling. It's about actually doing things that are going to align and match the kind of a person that you want to be. And this is going to help you achieve that. So now I don't say that Coslign candles are like this life-changing kind of products. These are like an add-on. These are like these products that enhance your living. That's why I've chosen very carefully the scents that are actually going to help your nervous system and make you feel better. Because there are a lot of things that just smell good, but if they're not adding value to you, then what's the point? So it is very important for me to add such scents, and this is what warm caris and golden clarity will do for you. They will actually make you feel better. Now coming back to warm caris you can use even in your bathroom while you're taking a shower, and it feels so good, and I'm telling you, it feels so nice. It's like actually you're in a spa, but I don't know, like a heavenly spa. It's just very different. Like spas also have that very herbal kind of a smell, but with the coziness of vanilla in it, it just makes it oh so much better. Like so much better. So maybe when you are like doing your skincare at night, or you're reading at night, or you're taking your shower, just use warm caris. Again, you will get instruction as to how to use the candle below. I just want you all to take a look, like don't they look so amazing together? It was very important for me to launch my very first collection that go together as well. Like together they look so good, like a set. They need to like align with each other as well. Like alignment is my favorite word. It's going to be used everywhere. So I wanted them to feel good together and look good together, and plus match literally each and every household. Like no matter what paint you have or what aesthetic you have, these two colors are the kind that will go in each and every house. You will not have to worry about, oh, this maybe not, this won't look good on my pink table or my black table. It will look good on literally anywhere you place it. It's going to look amazing, even with bright colors. Now let's come to the packaging. Now for me, it was very important to be sustainable. I did not want to like give y'all trash, because it is, no matter how pretty packaging I give you, at the end it is clutter, it is trash, and it shouldn't align with the person you're trying to be. You need not save that packaging. That is called a scarcity mindset. All that matters is the product. So I was like, what can I give you instead of just plastic, something that you can use? So I came up with this. So these are candle drawstring bags, which are actually reusable, and you can put in whatever you want inside of this. I like storing my mini perfumes, my makeup. You can just put whatever you want inside this, and just put whatever you want inside this, and just close the drawstring bag and put it in your purse. It is that convenient, and it is cotton. Again, it's 100% cotton, so you can wash it also if it gets dirty. So it comes with this beautiful pink Coslign print and a floral horse on it. So horse is not my logo. I still have to decide my logo. I'm gonna get it done professionally, because anytime I was trying to make a logo by myself, I was changing it. So I think I need like a professional logo maker for it, which I will do later. But the reason why I went for the horse is because it is the year of horse. So 2026 is the year of horse. So I thought, okay, again, a nice thoughtful idea is to put a horse in it, and the horse face is right. So the camera is showing ulta, so it's running towards the right direction, it's moving forward. So again, everything that I have here has a deeper meaning to it, and it again leads you towards prosperity and abundance. Next, I have are these two sample cards. So this one is for worm caris, and this one is for golden clarity. So if you purchase golden clarity, you will get the sample card for worm caris, and if you purchase worm caris, you will get sample card for golden clarity. So this way you can actually get the whiff of what the other fragrance smells like. So on these sample cards, you won't get fragrance drop, you will actually get scented soy wax on it in the center over there where I've put the icon here. So you'll actually get it there, so that you all know exactly what the scent smells like with the wax. Rather than just sending you all the scent, it's much better that you all know what the actual feel of the candle is going to be, and then you can make the decision to buy the actual full size product. I think this was the most convenient way for me to give it to you guys. I have also mentioned all the details behind both the cards as to what these scents have to offer, and my social media handles, so that you guys follow me. Please do follow me. And so you get these two sample cards, you get the drawstring bag, and you get the candle. Yeah, so it's going to be wrapped in a white honeycomb paper for protection. And apart from that, I will be using a poly bag externally, because it is monsoon season and these are candles, and I wouldn't want you to get damaged products due to water. Like, nothing will happen to them, but the carton and all will just get gross, and of course it will mess up with the sample cards and the drawstring bag. I don't want that to happen. So only for the monsoon season I will go ahead with the poly bags, and of course going forward, once monsoon season ends, I will find a better different packaging, but for monsoon I have to settle for the poly bags. So both these candles individually cost for 2499. Firstly, you will know why once you receive it. The moment you hold it, you will understand why they are for 2499. But that is also including taxes. I'm also giving you all free delivery, and on that I'm giving you all things that are reusable. Not just the drawstring bag. The moment you finish the jar, they are yours to keep. You can clean it up and store your toothbrush, your makeup, your clips, your razors, keep it in the bathroom, put your cotton in it, literally whatever you want, and they look amazing on your vanity. So yeah, so that's what you get. I'll quickly add a clip as to how they look like when they are burnt, and also show you all what my older candle looks like how much I've used it, because I love it so much. Both these candles are now available at coslign.com, and right now I gave you like a little brief about these candles, because I want to make more detailed videos on them individually and explain how the scents work neurologically, and how soy wax is beneficial, how to use them correctly. So these are going to be like short detailed videos. This one was more of my journey and how did we get here, and a little brief introduction to my candles. And but if you want to read more, all the information is already mentioned on my website. You guys can go check it out, just read and go through everything, all the details about the neuroscience behind these candles, how it's beneficial, how to use it when you have pets. I can't wait for you all to try these candles out, because I'm telling you, they are everything. They're literally everything that has been missing in your space. I will be making more videos, as I said, even on YouTube short form like YouTube Shorts, and even on Instagram. This is my Instagram page. I'm just starting out there. So make sure you all support me on YouTube and Instagram as well. And thank you so much for sticking by. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And thank you so much for your support, everybody who's been here and seen me grow and achieve what has led me to here today. Thank you so much for being there.